Hi, today I have another Irish video for all of y'all, and I hope it's good and fun. We're gonna learn how to say I have, or someone has, or any person has something in Irish. And this is gonna have two different benefits to it because first off, of course, we're gonna learn how to say someone has something in Irish. And second of all, because of the format of the sentence, we get to learn all of the different ways to say the preposition at. Okay. I always do this. Okay. Let's say you want to say someone, a specific person, has a cat. Ta cat ag Anthony. Anthony has a cat. See? I wrote it right there. Now, what you're literally saying in this sentence is a cat is at Anthony. And that boggled my mind for sure at first because I was like, heck man, that is not how you're supposed to say that. But it kind of makes sense because like a cat is at Anthony, like they're attached. So he kind of has one, you know. One thing that helped me learn this format and to think of it a different way is also that with the way we would say it in English, Anthony has a cat. Has is doing the action and showing the possession. Anthony has a cat. In Irish, the preposition eg, which means at, is showing the possession by saying the cat is at Anthony. By the way, isn't that a pretty name in Irish? I like that. So, I did it again. Okay. Ta cat agam. I have a cat. Agam is the word, the preposition that you would use to mean at me. There's not a preposition and then me. It combines into a different word. Ta cat agam. I have a cat. A cat is at me. You have a cat. Ta cat agat. You have a cat. Ta cat agav. Y'all have a cat. Ta cat agan. We have a cat. Ta cat aga. He has a cat. Before I go on any further, let me just say, aga and eki were giving me a lot of trouble, and kind of still are, but I'm getting my mouth used to it. But they were giving me a lot of trouble up until today, actually, this morning, but a little bit before that. Because I've been searching and searching for anything, like even on Wiktionary or something, for a pronunciation, an Ulster pronunciation for those two words. And it's one thing that bothers me about like Faulkner and stuff, like sure they have the pronunciation for the root preposition, but they don't have like all the prepositions. But anyway, I asked around on Dalty and Irish Language Forum, and someone answered me on the Irish Language Forum. I meant to remember their name, but I don't remember their name right now. But it started with an E, and it's a mountain name in Ireland. But anyway, they were really nice, and they gave me this website link or whatever, and I went to it, and it helped me. And it kind of confirmed some things I was thinking, whatever. So, aga. It reminded me of the pronoun me for me in Irish, where a lot of times in, at least in Ulster that I know of, in everyday like relaxed speech, especially at the end of a sentence, but I think some other times too, it'll sound more like ma, you know. So I think that's what's happening here. Ta cat aga. Ta cat aki. She has a cat. Ta cat aku. They have a cat. So it's really great that we learned how to say I have, you have, someone has stuff in Irish, because that's an important like phrase to be able to say. But I think it's also great that we now know how to say all the at prepositions, because that'll come in handy in other things. Now, if you'll remember, I do not remember which one it was. I think it was on the personal pronouns video that I did. I said that sometimes in Irish, a suffix is added to the end of a word, and that will give it emphasis. In English, we'll say stuff like, "Oh, you have a cat," and then someone might like correct you and say, "No, he has a cat." That's what I said. And we'll put vocal emphasis on the word we mean. Well, in Irish, a thing that creates more emphasis than just putting vocal emphasis is adding certain suffixes. And there are specific suffixes for the at prepositions, and I want to show them to you. So, agam would become agamsa. Instead of I have a cat, to cat agam, I have a cat would be to cat agamsa. Then you're emphasizing the I part. At you is agatsa. At y'all, agavsha. At us, aganna. At him, agashan. At her, akasha. At them, akasan. Now, one thing that is pretty cool also to know is if you want to say, I had, or he had, or Anthony had a cat, or something else, all you would need to do is to change ta to v, and that is the past tense of the word ta. So you'd literally be saying a cat was at me, or a cat was at Antina, so on and so forth, and yonder it lay. Bye.